All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Halomcr, and I'm glad to be here as always. I hope you guys are doing good. And God, it's been about 6-7 months since I've even covered Ron Jeremy in an article. But there you guys have it. Like, that goes to show you how delicate that this situation really is, with 34 charges against Ron Jeremy. A lot of them sexual harassment, forcible penetration, oral copulation. All these charges against him, sexual harassment, you name it, dude. 34 charges against Ron Jeremy, you guys. And it's been a while since we covered, because the case is rolling out very slow. Like, it seems like it's been like 7 months since we've even had another update on this situation, which I have one for you guys now. And let's go on and get with it. So, Rolling Stone article says, Ron Jeremy gets new May 2nd trial date in Los Angeles County rape case. The jailed porn star appeared in court Wednesday with a bushy beard and his trademark long hair, now almost completely white. While, you know, Santa Claus, pretending like you're Santa Claus is not going to get you out of this situation. Old Saint Nick would be very disappointed. Jailed porn star Ron Jeremy has a new trial date in his serial rape case and a new lawyer on his defense team. At a hearing in Los Angeles Wednesday, the adult film industry veteran agreed to push the start of his planned jury trial from late February to May 2nd. So, apparently Ron Jeremy didn't like his lawyer, so he probably got a new one, and he pushed his trial date from February to May 2nd. His defense lawyer, Stuart Goldfarb, also told Rolling Stone that Kate Hardy will help represent the actor at trial. Hardy is a former Los Angeles County public defender now specializing in sex crimes, according to her website. So something I want to make abundantly clear is, in the last few videos I've done on Ron Jeremy, there has been so much criticism, but so much people of understanding on my side too. I want to bring up the criticism. I want to talk about it. There's been a lot of people that have stood up and said, hey, you know what? I know Ron Jeremy. Oh, Ron Jeremy wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do such a thing. He's an angel. He would never do that. Okay, and this is my defense and my counter for that. What you think you know on the outside, you do not know on the inside. I am almost positive of this. Anybody can pretend to be somebody who they're not. Are you a oppository? Are you up Ron Jeremy's ass 24/7, chasing him around? Are you driving in the cars with him 24/7? Are you showering with Ron Jeremy? I mean, are you literally with Ron Jeremy every 5 seconds of his life and of his day? No, you're not. How can you sit there and say that you really know Ron Jeremy? Maybe he just wants you to know a version of him, that he wants you to think that's who he is. Everybody is different behind closed doors. I don't care what the freak you have to say. Everybody is different behind closed doors. And I think we can really agree on that statement that maybe Ron Jeremy did let the power go to his head. You know, maybe he had so much money, which he does. He's the most famous porn star in existence. Maybe he let that power go to his head and he slipped up a few times, did a few cocaine shots here and there, drank, had a cocaine party here and there that just went way too far, and he lost all control of himself as a human being. No one really knows, because we are not Ron Jeremy. We are not Ron Jeremy's soul. We do not follow him everywhere he goes, from taking a shit to taking a piss to wiping his ass. How would you know of everything that Ron Jeremy really is my point that I want to make, and abundantly clear and obvious. So my point being is, we know Ron Jeremy is not a saint. You can believe what you want, that is fine. Everybody is entitled to their opinions, and I respect your guys' opinions no matter who you are. Even if you don't like me, I don't care. You know, I still respect people, what they have to say, and I still value their opinions. But I am not convinced one bit that out of 34 charges that this individual is not responsible or at fault for some of these charges. What they are, who knows? But I will give an honest update that in recent times, about 4 to 5 of these charges have already been dropped going forward. This is what I had reported in my last article update, which was, again, like 6-7 months ago. A lot of time to think on this, a lot of time to analyzed the case and the situation, and with something so delicate that you have to approach it with 34 counts of all these sexual crimes against him, one does really need to do their homework and really research a lot of this stuff. And yes, for me to say that a breakthrough hasn't happened, Ron Jeremy has been acquitted of about 4 to 5 of these charges already. But again, you still have like 28 or 29 or 27 something charges against him still that have not been acquitted. So it could be, let's just entertain the idea that it is a case of, oh man, let's just hop on the bandwagon, and sue. While everybody's suing, let's sue. Let's take Stan Lee example. The maids of Stan Lee were even trying to sue Stan Lee, right? Of all of his money before he was dying, which is really fucked up because Stan Lee is an awesome person, and he's the creator of Marvel and Spider-Man and Excelsior, and they're trying to sue him for every last bit he has, throwing in all kinds of radical shit at him just to take his money. This could be the case for Ron Jeremy. This could definitely be the case for Ron Jeremy. Let's just say that might be the situation. But I don't think that. I don't think that one bit. I think this motherfucker's guilty for something, dude. He is guilty for at least a couple of his crimes. I do not doubt that. I cannot wait until this trial is underway and the charges start getting dropped on him, and we can seriously come back to you guys in the video that said, I am the non-believer because I know Ron Jeremy and he wouldn't do that. Ron Jeremy would not ever do something like that. Ron Jeremy was my friend for 10 years and he would never do something like that. Again, you don't know people behind closed doors. And it goes back to my statement earlier that you're not following them everywhere and second of every waking moment, okay? So I think that's completely fair to say and completely appropriate to say. So let's continue. Jeremy, whose legal name is Ronald Jeremy Hyatt, appeared at a hearing in a wheelchair with a bushy beard looking like Santa Claus. As his trademark long hair now almost completely white, he spoke only to tell George Lomel that he agreed to the case delay and a new trial date. The 68-year-old performer has been in custody in Los Angeles County since his June 2020 arrest. He is being housed in a medical ward. Goldfarb says he is doing as well as someone could do in jail. Well, of course, he's filthy fucking rich. He can buy TVs. He can buy all the coffees he wants. He can buy all the protection he wants. He could buy anything he wants in jail. Drugs, anything. Anything that Ron Jeremy wants to do in jail, Ron Jeremy will get now in jail. Are you telling me that some A and B brother, some Aryan brotherhood dude wouldn't show up and be like, oh, you're going to give me some meth? I'll protect Ron Jeremy with my life. That's Ron Jeremy and he's paying me drugs to do this because he's rich. That's just an example. I don't think that's what's happening, but who knows, okay? That's just a little imagination, little predicament that could happen. Jeremy has denied any wrongdoing in the case. He pleaded not guilty to 34 counts of sexual assault, including dozens of counts of forcible rape, following his indictment by a Los Angeles County grand jury. The new indictment, returned August 19, involves 21 alleged victims ranging in age from 15 to 21, an alleged pattern of predatory behavior dating back, again, from 1996. So these claims were going from all the way from 1996. Oh, but Ron Jeremy's innocent, and you know him better than anybody else. All of the alleged victims testified for the grand juror, with many saying Jeremy used his status as a pop culture icon to disarm their defenses, according to transcripts of proceeding. Back to my Stan Lee comment, how they're just jumping on the bandwagon, which could be a possible scenario, highly unlikely, but maybe a possible scenario. Multiple women said Jeremy used his VIP access to employee bathrooms at the Rainbow Bar and Grill in West Hollywood to lure them out of earshot of other patrons, trap them in confined spaces, and sexually assault them. So there you guys have it. The Rolling Stones somehow pulled this shit out of their ass. I don't know how they pulled it out, but they did. And this is their update on Ron Jeremy, and this is also my update and some of the update comments and things I would like to say, reflecting back on my older videos that got like 2,000 views You guys were phenomenal on those Ron Jeremy updates, and I definitely know I need to go full ham on Ron Jeremy and everything that he's doing. With that said, this is just yet another update on Ron Jeremy. So with that said, I feel like I've been more appropriate about the situation, but also being raw and extremely real and not sugarcoating or cookie cutting shit for you guys and telling you guys how it really is, in my opinion, how it Again, I can't say that's how it is because that's not all the evidence been in jurisdiction justified or whatever by the court of law. I can't say that it is true until they say and prove that it is true, but I think it is. I think some of them are true. Let that be just something I have to say in my own opinion. So with that said, I will see you guys later, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video and enjoyed it enough to give me a subscribe and earn your guys' respect, and see you guys in our next Ron Jeremy update, whatever video that may be when it comes. But I really do appreciate the overwhelming support for these cases, and the likes and the comments, and telling me for how it is, and telling me your story of, if you've got stories on Ron Jeremy, by all fucking means, leave them in the comments down below. Tell me your guys' experience with Ron Jeremy. Let's debate it in our next video. Let's talk about it. You know, if you think you know Ron Jeremy more than anybody else does, go ahead and report your case. But with that said, I'm out of here, and I'll see you guys in our next video, and thank you guys so much.